Peace and love, y'all. This is Cleo, Mama Cleo at that. I am an artist, a mother, and a future dreamer. Here, we create, inspire, and we plant seeds for generations to come. Let's get into it. You guys, excuse my voice. It's late, and I am trying to most definitely get this content out. But I'm talking about week 6 of The Artist's Way by Julia Cameron. And this week was talking about recovering a sense of abundance. Let me tell y'all, this chapter I read over and over just so that I can fully understand what she was talking about. But here are just a few notes that I had took down. Here we go. In week 6, Julia Cameron focused on how issues around money and abundance affect your creativity. True. She talks about how many artists have been taught that being creative means being broke or suffering. True. She encouraged you to break away from the beliefs that poverty is more pure or authentic and to realize that it is okay to want a full, abundant life, including financial support for your art. She suggests that when you start to heal creatively, you may also start attracting more opportunity, money, and success, but you might feel guilty or uncomfortable about it. She wants you to notice and challenge those feelings. She also stresses that idea that giving yourself small luxuries, very simple ones like fresh flowers or nice meals, sending a message to yourself that you deserve the things which feeds your creativity. Some of the main points: creativity and abundance go hand in hand, or beliefs about the starving artist must go. It's healthy to accept and welcome financial success as part of your creative life. Treating yourself well, even in small ways, nourish your inner artist. So, week 6, some of the exercises she had us doing was counting, keeping track of the money that you spend during the week, which I spend it on food, especially when we don't have food in the house, but who's making excuses? I'm not, but I am. But anywho, it's about becoming aware of your values for yourself and your resources, not about judgment. Luxury. Choose one small, inexpensive luxury and give it to yourself. A beautiful candle or fancy coffee or flowers. This help teaches your inner child that abundance is available. Clearing. Clean out something small, a purse, a dresser, a closet. Physical clearing makes space for emotional and creative clearing. Affirmations. Write positive affirmations about abundance and prosperity. Notice and confront your inner negative voice and push that back. Detective work. Reflect on your past financial moments, good or bad, and how they may still be influencing you. Look at how your family and culture taught you to think about money and creativity. Y'all, this is like so real, because growing up, I didn't see a lot of people in my family to become rich or to have money. All I seen was stressing and worrying about money. And that's one thing that I have to break, because I don't want my kids to, think that money is a bad thing or that you could never ever have it. I grew up with my mom, single, raising 4 kids, and it was many a times where we didn't have it. Our lights was cut off and, things like that. But I know that, God pulled us through, and God will continue to do that now. What else I wanted to talk about? So one thing I did for my luxury is I always wanted a garden. So I decided to go to Walmart. The crazy thing is you can use your EBT to buy like plants, vegetables at that. Well, they have to be vegetables. They can't just be plants. But I think like flowers too, but I'm not sure because I just paid it all and didn't really like look what separated or not. But I bought like onions to grow, sweet potatoes to grow, and like I did want to start it on a balcony or in apartments, but that's what I have to do because if I want to have a garden, I really need to like teach myself how to do this. And that's what I did. So this video is me buying plants and trying to grow my own at home on my porch. And the crazy thing is, as you see, my plants are growing beautifully. And I'm just amazed because as long as you try, God is going to make a way. And I totally believe that. And yeah, I want to most definitely bring y'all on this journey of me becoming a gardener, planting my own foods and vegetables for my family. Soon we will have a bigger space, but you got to really use what God has given you. And whatever space God has given you, you need to use it. Grow your own food for your family. That's the plan for me. But this is really just teaching me abundance. Again, it's teaching me to be consistent, to be disciplined, to nourish, to water these seeds, give them sunlight, and, watch the process of abundance. That's what I'm thinking. Like these plants are going to grow abundantly, and it's going to be food for my family. Abundant. And that's what I believe right now. But week 6, let's move on to week 7, and I will talk to you guys later. Don't forget, do not let the rain wet you, and don't drink your coffee bitter. Cleo signing out. Peace.